In June 2023, behind the glittering lights of Tokyo's Fuji TV headquarters, a nightmare unfolded in silence. A famous idol, a young announcer, a night that was never supposed to happen, and a cover-up that shook Japan's media industry to its core. This is the true story of power, silence, and scandal inside one of Japan's most trusted broadcasters. It all began on May 28, 2023, when former SMAP idol Masahiro Nakai sent a text to the head of Fuji TV's programming department. "It's not fun with just men. We need some women there. Can any announcer come?" The chief, who also managed a show Nakai hosted, agreed and later approached a female TV announcer, suggesting she attend the gathering, saying, "It may benefit your job." She joined the barbecue for her job and later exchanged phone numbers with Nakai. Shortly after, on June 2nd, when there was heavy rain, Nakai sent the TV announcer an email to meet her. He assured her that there would be many people present at the dinner. However, Nakai didn't invite anyone else, and he never called a restaurant. Before dinner time, he asked her to come directly to his condominium. The announcer hesitated, but fearing the professional consequences of saying no, she agreed. But that turns out to be her biggest nightmare. Alone in his home, the announcer was allegedly sexually assaulted by Masahiro Nakai. Devastated, she later confided in her department chief. Her mental and physical health spiraled. She developed severe PTSD, struggled to eat or sleep, and was hospitalized. But instead of protecting her, Fuji TV allegedly tried to bury the incident. At Nakai's request, the programming chief attempted to hand her an envelope 1 million yen in cash as get-well money. She refused. Months later, in January 2024, a settlement was reached between Nakai and the woman. She quietly resigned from Fuji TV in August 2024. Nakai was reportedly relieved when he heard of her departure, but his relief didn't last long. In December 2024, the weekly magazine Shukin Bunshin blew the case wide open. The public was stunned. Fuji TV initially denied any internal misconduct. They claimed Nakai had invited her directly, not through official channels. But the truth was deeper and more disturbing. It soon emerged that Fuji TV executives had known about the assault since June 2023 and kept it quiet. No internal investigation, no compliance measures, just silence. The fallout was immediate. On January 17, 2025, Fuji TV's president Koichi Minato held a press conference. He admitted the network had known about the trouble for months and announced a third-party investigation. Many media outlets were blocked from attending. More than 50 top advertisers including Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Shiseido, and Suntory pulled their ads from Fuji TV. In some cases, ad slots were replaced with blank public messages. Just days later, Nakai announced his immediate retirement, apologizing for the trouble but denying any violence. On January 27, under mounting pressure, both President Minato and Chairman Shuji Kan resigned. Their resignations were broadcast live during a 10-hour press conference watched across the country. In early 2025, Fuji TV and its parent company launched a third-party investigative committee, headed by legal experts. What they uncovered was shocking. By March 31st, a 394-page report was released to the public. Nakai's actions were officially labeled sexual violence as an extension of work duties. The victim was found to have suffered secondary trauma, worsened by a total lack of institutional support. It was also found that female announcers routinely faced groping, verbal abuse, and pressure to laugh it off. Harassers were rarely punished. Some, like board member Osamu Suramachi, were even promoted despite complaints. The report listed 118 separate cases of harassment. A company-wide survey of 1,263 staff revealed that 24.1% of female announcers had been forced to attend sponsored dinners, often with suggestive or sexual overtones. The scandal wasn't just Fuji TV's problem, it became a national reckoning. TBS, TV Asahi, Nippon TV, and TV Tokyo launched their own reviews and reforms. On April 3rd, Japan's Internal Affairs Ministry issued a formal directive citing human rights violations. Fuji TV was ordered to submit full reports on how it would reform. While this couldn't revoke the network's broadcasting license, it made clear public trust was broken. A single night of horror exposed decades of silence. One woman's voice forced a giant to its knees. But even as resignations pile and policies change, one question lingers. Can corporate culture really change? Or is this just another performance for the cameras?